Allama Iqbal was born on 9 November 1877 in Sialkot within the Punjab province of British India, now in Pakistan. Allama Iqbal's father name was Sheikh Nur Muhammad and his mother name was Bibi. Iqbal was 4 years old when he was admitted to the mosque to learn the Quran. He learned the Arabic language from his teacher, Said Mir Hassan, the head of the madrasa and professor of Arabic at Scotch Mission College in Sialkot, where he matriculated in 1893. Iqbal married 3 times. His first marriage was held in 1895, when he was 18 years old. His bride was Kareem Bibi, was the daughter of physician Khan Bahadurata Muhammad Khan. Her sister was the mother of director and music composer Khawaja Khurshid Anwar. Later Iqbal married Saradara Begum, and they became the parents of a son, Javed Iqbal, who was to become a judge. Iqbal's third marriage was with Mukhtar Begum and it was held in December 1914, shortly after the death of Iqbal's mother the previous November. Iqbal proceeded to Europe for higher studies in 1905 and stayed there for 3 years. He took the honor degree in philosophy and taught Arabic at the Cambridge University in the absence of Professor Arnold from England. In 1907, Iqbal moved to Germany to pursue his doctoral studies, and earned a Doctor of Philosophy degree from the Ludwig Maximilian University of Munich in 1908. The poetry and philosophy of Maulana Rumi bore the deepest influence on Iqbal's mind. Deeply grounded in religion since childhood, Iqbal began concentrating intensely on the study of Islam, the culture and history of Islamic civilization and its political future, while embracing Rumi as his guide. Iqbal's poetry was translated into many European languages in the early part of the 20th century, when his work was famous. Azhar Khudi and Javed Manzil were translated into English by R. A. Nicholson and A. J. Arbery, respectively. When Allama Iqbal returned from Europe in 1908, he started his professional career as a professor, lawyer and poet all at once. After his arrival in Lahore, Iqbal joined the Government College, Lahore, as a professor of philosophy and English literature. He was appointed as a part-time professor on a salary of Rs. 500 per month along with the permission to practice law. As Iqbal was interested in the national affairs since his youth and he had got considerable recognition after his return in 1908 from England by Punjabi elite, he was closely associated with Mian Muhammad Shafi. So when the All India Muslim League was expanded to the provincial level and Mian Muhammad Shafi received a major role to play in the structural organization of Provincial League, Iqbal contested the election for a seat in the Punjab Legislative Assembly from the Muslim district of Lahore, and defeated his opponent by a margin of 3,177 votes. He supported the constitutional proposals presented by Jinnah with the aim of guaranteeing Muslim political rights and influence in a coalition with the Congress. Iqbal firmly believed that Jinnah was the only leader capable of drawing Indian Muslims to the League and maintaining party unity before the British and the Congress. I know you are a busy man, but I do hope you won't mind my writing to you often, as you are the only Muslim in India today to whom the community has right to look up for safe guidance through the storm which is coming to northwest India and, perhaps, to the whole of India. Iqbal elucidated to Jinnah his vision of a separate Muslim state in a letter sent on 21 June. A separate Federation of Muslim Provinces, reformed on the lines I have suggested above, is the only course by which we can secure a peaceful India and save Muslims from the domination of non-Muslims. Iqbal's 6 English lectures were published in Lahore in 1930, and then by the Oxford University Press in 1934 in a book titled The Reconstruction of Religious Thought in Islam. The lectures had been delivered at Madras, Hyderabad, and Aligarh. These lectures dwell on the role of Islam as a religion as well as a political and legal philosophy in the modern age. Iqbal emphasized that unlike Christianity, Islam came with legal concepts with civic significance, with its religious ideals considered as inseparable from social order. Therefore, the construction of a policy on national lines, if it means a displacement of the Islamic principle of solidarity, is simply unthinkable to a Muslim. Iqbal thus stressed not only the need for the political unity of Muslim communities but the undesirability of blending the Muslim population into a wider society not based on Islamic principles. In 1935, according to his instructions, Sayyid Nazir Niazi initiated and edited the journal, named after the famous poem of Iqbal, Tulu-i-Islam. Niazi also dedicated the first edition of this journal to Iqbal. For a long time, Iqbal wanted a journal to propagate his ideas and the aims and objectives of the All India Muslim League. Iqbal's poetic works are written primarily in Persian, rather than Urdu. Among his 12,000 verses of poetry, about 7,000 verses are in Persian. In 1915, he published his first collection of poetry, the Azure Khudi, Secrets of the Self, in Persian. The poems emphasize the spirit and self from a religious, spiritual perspective. Iqbal's 1932 work, the JAVED Nama, Book of Javed, is named after and in a manner addressed to his son, who is featured in the poems. It follows the examples of the works of Ibn Arabi and entries the Divine Comedy, through mystical and exaggerated depictions across time. Bang, Dara, Israr, Khudi. Ramuz, Bikhudi. Masnavi Israr, Khudi. Pa, Mashrik. Zair, Ashjam. Javed Nama. Ba'al, Jibreel. Mizafir. Zarbi, Kalim. Arman, Hijaz. Mashrik Musliman and Ka. Shinhan Main Dantava. Kabi Ihoko Kati Montazir. Tir Ishi Kian Taha. Tu Abi Raguzar Mine High. Atomri Dunyak Garaban. Labpati Hidu Abank. Mohabbat ka janan. Ajad ways ki din dari hai. Adi hai yad mujko. Gulzari has tolbud. Mumkin hai k2 jisko sad jadi hai. Mahan minat kashi tabi shanidan. Sach kadu Ibrahim gar 2. Iqbal also wrote 2 books on the topic of the development of metaphysics in Persia and the reconstruction of religious thought in Islam, and many letters in the English language. In these, he revealed his thoughts regarding Persian ideology and Islamic Sufism, in particular, his beliefs that Islamic Sufism activates the searching soul to a superior perception of life. Iqbal has been recognized and quoted as Poet of the East by academics, institutions and the media. The Vice-Chancellor of Quaid-e-Azam University, Dr. Masoom Yasinzai, described in a seminar addressing a distinguished gathering of educationists and intellectuals that Iqbal is not only a poet of the East, but is a universal poet. Moreover, Iqbal is not restricted to any specific segment of the world community, but he is for the entire humanity. In Iran, he is famous as Iqbal-e-Lahori, Iqbal of Lahore. Iqbal's Azwar-i-Khudi and Bal-i-Jibril are known in Iran, while many scholars in Iran have recognized the importance of Iqbal's poetry in inspiring and sustaining the Iranian Revolution of 1979. Iqbal's views on the Western world were applauded by men including United States Supreme Court Associate Justice William O. Douglas, who said that Iqbal's beliefs had universal appeal. Soviet biographer N. P. Anakoy wrote Iqbal is great for his passionate condemnation of weak will and passiveness. In 1933, after returning from a trip to Spain and Afghanistan, Iqbal suffered from a mysterious throat illness. He spent his final years helping Chaudhry Niaz Ali Khan to establish the Darul Islam Trust Institute at Jamalpur Estate near Pathankot, where there were plans to subsidize studies in classical Islam and contemporary social science. He also advocated for an independent Muslim state. Iqbal ceased practicing law in 1934 and was granted a pension by the Nawab of Bhopal. In his final years, he frequently visited the Dargah of famous Sufi Ali Hajwari in Lahore for spiritual guidance. After suffering for months from his illness, Iqbal died in Lahore on April 21, 1938. His tomb is located in Huzuri Bagh, the enclosed garden between the entrance of the Badshah Mosque and the Lahore Fort.